Alright, so I'm making these, I got these Enchroma sunglasses because I have a mild red and green problem, and I've had it for years, and over the years I've just have been able to deal with it no problem. In fact, what I do for work is I actually am a painter. I match colors, and I'm actually really good at it. I'm one of the best in the industry, and hard to say with somebody who's colorblind who can do that. It just, you're working with different light and stuff like that to make it work out. And I'm actually considered an expert in color, but I'm partly colorblind. So I thought maybe these would help, and honestly, as much as I've tried them, I don't see them doing what they say they do. They say that they actually block out the colors between red and green, but what I'm seeing here is these are black lenses. Okay, so just so you know about color, if you don't know, black and white, if you use the right shade of black, there's two different types. There's a black, I don't know if it's lamp black or whatever, but anyway, one, you take black and white together, makes blue. If you take the other black, you put it with white, it makes green. Okay, and so a lot of people think that, so what maybe they use is black lenses, because what I'm seeing, I'm going to tell you what I see now. So I am really good at matching colors. I can take this palette of different junk paint and I can match the color on a building perfectly, but sometimes I have trouble with a couple of different colors, or I might need help, and I have somebody there who is perfectly color, has perfect color eyes. So I have them look at the color and tell me if it's not too red or too green. But 90% of the time, I don't even need help. I usually can get it fine. But sometimes I do need help, and I have to have someone here. But I do that all the time. So I match colors. That's what I do. So with these glasses, I'm going to show you what I see and why people might think that they do work. What I see is, for instance, in this tree, we see a lot of different colors of green. With these glasses on, I see, trying to think here, I see more yellow green than I do with them off. The sky is definitely bluer, okay, with these on, which may or may not be a true color, but that's what I see. Same thing with the trees over there, have brighter green. There are purple flowers on that tree, which I see with or without the glasses. But what happens is purple, because purple is made with magenta or violet, which is blue and red if you want to go to the primary colors together. The blue and the purple stand out more with the glasses on, probably because of the black lenses, is what I suspect, is what I'm seeing. Everything's a little bit brighter with these on, but the colors are unnatural. Okay, for instance, I was looking at a sign, the street sign with these on. I wore these for a whole day just to try out, because people say, oh, wear it longer, try it out longer. Yeah, they work. No, they really don't work. I tried these with, I mean, I could see someone who's colorblind, at 100% colorblind, if they use these, it might make them feel like they see color better, but they're still going to be colorblind. It doesn't really cure it at all. It makes you see color different. For instance, with these on, the greens are a lot more yellow green than they are blue green, because blue and yellow makes green, correct? So the thing is like, for instance, I'm looking at this trash can over here. The trash can has, with the glasses off, have a lot more of a blue green than a yellow green than when I have them on. So when I have them on, they look more yellow green, so they almost look And so I had my wife, who's not colorblind, look at these colors, and this is what I always do, is I have someone else look at it and tell me what they see. That's how I match a color, because sometimes I can't see it. So then I listen to them, I know what they're saying, and then I make the color, and it's perfect. I do it all the time. So you look at that trash can, and it looks, in the glasses, it looks unnaturally yellow green. So I have my wife look at stuff like this, like I looked at the street signs, is where I really got it. I said, wow, the street signs look really yellow green. And she says, they're not, they're blue green. I go, I know, when I take off the glasses, they look blue green. I can still see that they're green, but I have to look at them a little bit closer, because I am colorblind partly. So I have to look at them a little bit closer, and then I can see the true color, which the green in those is made with black and yellow. So it's not made with a phthalo green tint, it's made with a black and yellow. So it is different. Black and yellow makes green. So because that's why you know that that in black there is blue, because if you took black and you added yellow to it and it didn't make green, then you know that it's definitely not, doesn't have any of that color. So what I see here in these trees that I didn't see before is I see more depth. Okay, so when you look at the color green, I see a little bit more yellow green, which is not really what I normally would see and what my wife sees. But I'm seeing more, trying to explain here, more depth. And what depth is absorption or reflection of light. So that I see more of. So they say more colors of green that people see, but I'm really just seeing more depth. The more, colors of green, darker and lighter, but it's more depth, which is what I see normally when I put on a good pair of sunglasses. So, I mean, do they help? Somewhat, but they don't really do what I thought they would do, which is actually correct your color. They actually make color brighter, but they don't correct it. They make it unnatural. So based on what other people see and what I see together, I would say that I'm going to have to send these back, because they do not help me. I've even tried doing color matching with these, and I actually can't match the colors as well with these glasses on, because I can't see the correct color. So I might be looking at something, oh, this needs more yellow, and it doesn't really need more yellow, because there isn't any yellow in the color, or is less yellow in the color. And I still do the colorblind tests, and I can still not see the same numbers that I couldn't see before. So I don't know. I'm just wondering if they really do what they say they're going to do. I'd love to see somebody reverse engineer these and actually see if they do block out those colors that they say they block out. It almost seems to me like they're just a black, the right shade of black to accentuate the blue. You can even see it through here. If you look through this lens, you can see how much more yellow the yellows are and the greens. If you look through that lens and just look up, those trees over there, boop, it makes the depth more. You can see the depth difference when you look through these, but you don't really see more color. It looks a little bit more brighter, but it doesn't really look like the right color, or even the color's right. So I mean, if you're completely colorblind and you just want a novelty, then it might be good for you. But if you're really trying to do your job, which is what I'm trying to do, Um, honestly, I really would just stand clear and just move on and find some other way. I've got other ways to deal with it, and find somebody who has good color eyes to help you. That's the best way. Have a good day.